Cancer, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing your March 29th to the April 4th, 2021 Love and Relationships reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. Sorry, I'm a little late getting all these up. The love readings, I'm like a day behind because I was having issues with them uploading properly, but I've got it all figured out. I'll be having them in earlier next week. Let's see, Cancer. Spirit, what do you have for Cancer here? Justice. And what's troubling you? Your struggle position over here. I think you're trying to find a sense of balance. Some of you have been out of whack for a while, and you're trying to balance your home life, and I think there's been arguments at home for some of you. You're trying to balance your work life. Your significant other thinks you're working too much. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like Spirit is saying to slow down with the work. Work is good. It's good for progress. It's good for, I know you feel like you're doing what you should for your family, or even if you're single and doing it for yourself. I think there's a fine line in the balance going on here with you. Trying to weigh having like some kind of social life as well as seeing family, even if you're not in a relationship or married. I feel like you haven't went to see family or haven't been around family. I know with the pandemic it's kind of hard. Hermit. Yeah, you've been spending a lot of time to yourself. You go to work, you come home, you go to the store, you come home. I know I've said this about in another sign that they had that same feeling, like you're feeling like you don't have any balance in this. You're trying, but it doesn't feel like it's working out the way you planned it. I feel like you took on a new job that was more money, but you didn't realize the responsibility, and they said overtime, which you thought was great because with other people being unemployed with the pandemic, you were lucky enough to get this nice job with more money and more and decent hours. But now instead of hiring more people, they're just taking the ones that are there and having you work extra time to get the work done. Knight of Wands. I think someone's having issues with teenagers, or like I'm thinking like 13 to 15, 13, 14-year-olds. Knight of Pentacles. I think that someone's got a mischievous child that is causing monetary loss. I think they may. I'm seeing broken windows. This may have happened already, or I think there's property damage. Something about property damage. Be leery of that. Or leery of it. Be wary of that, please. I feel like you might want to pay a little more attention. I'm not saying it in a rude way. I'm saying like there might be some signs that they're hanging with the wrong people or something. I'm having this strange feeling that they're going to break out some windows somewhere in maybe a county building even, or the school. The Emperor in the reverse. I think you it's benefiting you. It's in the benefiting position. I think you need to cut back on those hours you're working. You might even need to find a different job. The devil. If you're tempted to leave this, even though it's good pay and stuff, you may need to tell them that you need more time at home. If they don't understand that, then you need to move on. I think this temptation here is, it would benefit you, I think, to find something with less hours. And less hours, I'm not saying if it's a regular old job, 40 hours a week, that, oh gosh, I gotta have less hours. Especially right now, people are lucky to have a job. Maybe you could see whether you could work from home so you can be home more. I think that for some of you, you may be tempted to take a higher position than you have. But I think that it's gonna lead to the same issue eventually. This one outweighing the other really keeps coming up here. Queen of Pentacles, you got a lot of money going on here. You got it feels like money. It feels like your prosperity. Two of Wands in the reverse. I think you're at a loss. You're at a stump. You're kind of stumped here. Not sure what you want to do. It's affecting your home life a lot. I think it's causing you to be a little sad. Because you're not able to get this balance that you need to nurture yourself or have the time to nurture yourself. I think you and your spouse may be working as well. If they're working also, then you may really be running into problems with not having enough social life, not being able to be with your loved one the way you want. One of you needs to I feel like one of you needs to give up some hours here. I think for whoever is dealing with this preteen or teenager here, tween, is that what I want to say? Call them a tween when they're like 13, 14. I think you need to take some time away from work, because I think that that's part of the problem, is that you haven't been able to spend time like you used to with them, and they're going through some things. Puberty's happening around that time, so you really need to the card didn't want to go back in. Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I'm thinking that the six would normally feel like a victory of some sort, but it feels like this job that you took, you thought it was, I think you got it at some point. You've been there, I feel like, since last year, maybe summertime, and it took a lot away. It was great at first because of the money, but then they began with all these hours. So now, instead of being able to spend time with your kids and your family, or friends, you are you got all this money and you can't do anything with it. I mean, which is nice. It's nice to have money sitting there, but if you need to especially if you need to interact with others, Cancer, then you might want to rethink. Look at, you got the Hermit again. Yeah, you really need to take some time out. Take a few days off of work. You need to spend some time really thinking, and you need to spend some time. Whoever has this child that's having these issues, you might not. I feel like maybe you don't even know they have issues until something comes up and the authorities are at your door. You really need to be mindful of that. I think they're in trouble. Seven of Pentacles. You're building. You just got so many you're building. You have so many pentacles here. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse as well. I'm going to put that right here, I think. All right, Cancer. Let's see if we can get a little more insight. Spirits, guides. What else do you have to tell Cancer? Those that are going through this with this child. Do you have anything for them to go on that you can you give me something to point out to them so that they know who they are? I feel like I know a lot of kids do this, but I'm feeling like they've got a headset on all the time. Maybe they're a gamer, or maybe they constantly listen to music. Hooked to their phone though. And someone's into frogs. Something to do with frogs. Maybe you collect frogs. Maybe they're in your bathroom possibly. I think someone likes like frogs or toads maybe. You collect them. If so, there's something in this. There's a message in here for you. Seven of Cups. You have more options than what you're willing to face. I think you really need to take the time out if you want to fix this problem with your child. I think they need you now, and this work environment, the thing that you got going on is hindering the progress that they have coming up and learning responsibility. I feel like for some of you, you're feeling like they're going to learn responsibility by watching you, but that's not the case. They need to learn the responsibility of having a child, and the nurturing part of it, not just giving them what they want. That's why I'm thinking I'm seeing this headset, gaming systems. You've been able to give them a lot of things since last year, and then they're gonna go and do this, and you're gonna feel the need to chastise them, like, I give you everything you want, I've given you everything you need or want, and you still went out and you went and did this. Why would you do this? Don't come at them like that. I think that's gonna make it worse. I think you need to step back and tell them, ask them, not tell them, ask them what is wrong. Ask them to sit with you and take them out to a lunch or something if you're in a place where you can do that right now, and maybe their favorite place to eat or whatever, and just you and them just sit down. I don't think you should take your spouse with you. I think some of you are single fathers. I'm feeling a single father vibe here. Maybe that's why your children are they're teenagers, so they can be left unattended while you work. But I feel like there's no real direction that they have while you're not around. So be mindful of that. Okay, let's pull a couple of Making Magic cards. Let's see what else needs to be said. And I think a lot of you have the choice. You have the choice to change this around. I mean, you have other choices. But talk to them first. See what they want. See if there's something that you can remedy with them and make them feel like they're involved in the decision, and they'll be more compliant. That's what it feels like. Little luxuries. Generous luxuries, experiences, and surroundings. Yeah, kind of goes with that feeling like they have everything. I don't. Felix felicitous. Power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. I think you need to plan on something with them that, as far as the, it may just be, honestly, it could, maybe I'm feeling a child, but maybe your significant other is younger than you. They're more social than you, and you working all the time is kind of, putting a damper on, you know, because they like to spend the time with you. That's what it feels like. I'm going to pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle to close this reading, Cancer. If it didn't resonate at all, please check your Moon and Rising as well. Get a picture of your energies for the week. Maybe you're not feeling your sun sign here. I think some of you have a lot of Earth in your charts, as well as you may be, or you may be, maybe you're, for those of you with the problem with the child, maybe they have Earth in their chart as well. I feel like there's a lot of these pentacles are a lot of money. You feeling like money is going to solve all problems, and it's not the problem solver. That's what I'm feeling. It's being more of a hindrance than it is a helping change. Yeah, things are changing. I think this is pertaining to this relationship, either with a child or with a younger spouse. I think they're changing, you're changing, and you've got to modify how you look at things according to that. I'm going to pull one more here. Fruition. I feel like this is saying that you have everything you need now. I think you waited a while to get to this point in your life, and you feel like you keep wanting to make money, make money, make money, but your everything you wanted has come to fruition. Now you've got to work on your relationships and your connections. 3 and 7, 37. It's a 10, and it's a completion. I think you completed your goal in life of getting all the monetary things that you wanted, all the material things that you wanted or needed, and things you wanted to give your family. And now it's time to nurture them. Be fruitful with your relationships as well as your wallet. All right, Cancer. Like I said, check your sun, moon, and rising always. Like, share, subscribe, and see you next video.